Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So we're going to try to get through this as quickly as we can. I'm tired. I've got a headache, and I've got a 7 o'clock Zoom meeting. So I'm going to be quiet. Joetta's going to talk.
And I have a headache, too, so this will be fun. So we'll go ahead and get started right away. 3 keys. Number 2. This is from Image Comics, and that is actually the variant cover because this is the David Messina cover A. Scout Comics, Agents of World, number 3. Artist Elite Presents is on number 4, and this is the really fun Tyler Kirkman and Cece De La Cruz variant cover.
I think both of those covers are really nice.
Javier Guerin has done the A cover for Avengers number 62, and Mike McCone has done the Extreme variant. We have several different Extreme variants to this week, celebrating the Extreme X-Men. Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, Judgment Day, Omega. So this is the end of the Judgment Day storyline. Peach Momoko has done a variant cover, which is super fun. And Alexander Lozano has done a variant cover. Another Scout comic. This is As of the Barb, number 2. New cover art this week since we got one of number 2s last week, but now we have the regular A cover for As of Barb, number 2. All right, so let's start the bats. Let's start off with Batgirls, number 12. And Audrey Mock has done the cardstock variant, enjoying some pizza together. It's super fun. Love these 90s covers. What do you think about the 90s covers?
I'm really enjoying them.
This is Paulina Gacho.
I mean, they do a really good job of showing us everything that was horrible about 90s covers.
The fluorescent orange there. And Ria Gonzalez has done the 1 in 25 variant. We have 2 facsimiles this week. The first one is Detective Comics.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize how the camera's not catching it very well, but when you come in, make sure, even if you don't want it, just make sure you take a look at that. That is Dayglow orange. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It says cool bike. So moving on with the Battymans, we have Christian Duce's I Am Batman number 15. And the variant cover is by Jeff Spokes. And wait, you didn't get enough of that Dayglow orange because we have Carrie Randolph's 90s cover month.
More Dayglow orange. I like the way they worked the I Am into the Batman logo from back then.
Yep. All right, so we've got a note up here. This is John Chin's cover A for Batman Incorporated, which is the first appearance of Phantom 1, a failed sidekick of Ghostmaker. And the design variant for this issue features the new character named Fissure. Well, first, let's talk about Jorge Molina's cardstock variant. That's that one right there. And then here we go. This is John Tim's design variant, Fissure.
Interesting looking character. I wonder what their deal is.
All right. Well, wait. There's more. It's a 90s foil variant.
Alrighty then.
Dual embossed.
Oh, and that reminds me, this one and the Wildcats one I have priced incorrectly on the website. They'll be fixed in time for tomorrow. They're actually only $9.99, not $11.99. So, anywho.
And last but not least,
still
Ian Taco did the 1 in 25 ratio variant.
I don't know why, but I really like that variant. There's something, I mean, the colors I like, the pink, black going together, but I don't know, there's something really fun about it.
All right, we're not done with the bats because we've got Batman Urban Legends number 21.
This this anthology features 4 stories, one of which is the first appearance of several Batman villain offspring at Arkham Academy. They've turned what's left of Arkham Asylum, post it burning down, into a school for villain kids and otherwise bad people. So this has some first appearances in it. It's a pretty good story. Not long enough, but it goes over several issues. So
Jorge Fornes did the B cover, and Edwin Gallman has done the C cover.
Nice cover there of Montoya. Unfortunately, none of the villain kids make it onto the cover of this issue, but they will be on the cover of the next issue. I don't really know why they decided it that way. But
that way, this
FYI.
is the first appearance, and that's the first cover appearance.
True.
Sell more books.
Maybe.
So we're not done with Batman because Batman is also fighting Robin, in case you didn't know. Batman versus Robin #3. And Alex Malev has done the cardstock variant. And Matteo Mahini has done a variant cover. And did you get enough Dayglow Orange? I don't think so, because Carlos Barberi's 90s cover month.
Alrighty then. I don't think they did. Oh, that is really not. That looks like a peach on
90s cover. Did I say 80s? 90s cover.
90. That looks like a peach in this camera right here.
It looks peach, but hold it up to that camera over there, because that is not peach.
It's still not catching the full Dayglow here. Now it looks more red, but it is definitely very Dayglow orange. Wow.
It is. All right, but in case you didn't get enough of variant covers for Batman versus Robin #3, we also have what do they call these? Poster variants, fight poster variants, fight poster variants. So we have, the first one is Batman versus Robin fight poster.
These are actually kind of fun.
They really are. But why they did them all in the same issue, I don't understand.
Yeah.
And this is Batman versus Red Hood. Like, they could have spread them out and done, a fight on each issue. This is Batman versus Nightwing.
It's just my favorite of the four.
This is this was called Batman versus what do they call it?
I don't know.
Not surprise, but when they don't tell you what it is. Anyway, you don't know who it is until you get the book, and it's Stephanie Brown.
Okay.
And there is a 1 in 25 by Mario Foxio.
This has been a really good storyline. I've enjoyed it. Batman and Damian going at it.
Behemoth is #2 out this week from Black Caravan. I know it's November, but it's time to start thinking about Christmas, because Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever Christmas Party. Okay, anyway. Black Panther is starting over with the Black Panther Unconquered. And I read this because I was curious of starting over Black Panther, and I really liked it. I'm enjoying it. I think I'm going to have to subscribe to it because it sounds good. I want to find out what happens. This is Ryan Stegman's variant cover for Black Panther #1, Black Panther Unconquered. This is a restock, Caffeinated Hearts from Source Point Press. It's a one-shot. Just want to let y'all know that we got it back in. Sold out pretty quick, the first one. So Captain America Sentinel of Liberty is on #6. I don't know if you remember, but I told you we had some extreme variants. There's your Captain America Extreme variant. All right, so y'all know we went away 2 weekends ago. And we went to the Diamond Retailer Summit, and there are usually exclusive comic books that are available from a 10 Dig Said Summit. And this is the first one, Chicken Devil. This is volume 2, number 2?
No, number 1. Chicken Devil's #1. The Baltimore, or the Diamond
Retailer Summit exclusive variant. And then this is another one. This is Curse of Cleaver County double feature one shot
from Source Point Press. It's not liking the cover for some reason.
Oh, is it doing its glary thing? The blood splatter. It's confusing it.
Yeah.
So we have a limited number of these books. So if you want them, please let us know. Count Crowley is #4 of 4. Finishes off that little series. Damage Control, number 4. And then we have another one of the Diamond Retailer Summit exclusives. This is Damn Them All, number 1. And this is from Boom. And I read it while we were there because I was curious since they gave us, and I really enjoyed it. And it's black and white, so it's never going to hit. It's not going to take it. It's going to keep flashing at you. But yeah, so I'm excited. This is good. I liked it.
The wake, right? The funeral and the wake. That's what this is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, I enjoyed it too, now that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it also. Another hit from Boom Studios, it looks like.
Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 6 of the 7-issue series. So things are drawing to their logical conclusion. Cully Hamner has done a variant cover. And Ariel Colin has done the Infinite Crisis homage variant.
Homage. There's no ho in homage.
I like to say homage. Ben Oliver did the Black Adam movie variant cover.
Which is a really good rock.
And Crystal Kong did the 1 in 25 cardstock variant.
I am finally catching up on this series. I've read the first 3 now, after having read the number 1 before it came out. I'm really enjoying it. It's really been solid. It's better. It's more than I was expecting it to be. Let's put it that way.
Vault Comics brings Dark Interlude back from an extended interlude, right?
Very extended.
Then extended interlude there. But we are on number something or other, 5. Yeah. And this is the variant cover for Dark Interlude number 5.
Really great artwork on the covers and really fun. I enjoyed the story in the first issue. I'll be honest with you, I haven't finished with it, but
so shockingly, I have not read number 1 of this book, and I really wanted to. It is Dark Ride number 2. And the B cover is by Werther Deladira.
From Something Is Killing the Children.
And Sweeney Boo did the C cover. And this is totally a
kind of
one
spexy there.
that I think is really cool. And if nobody else gets this, this is mine. The 1 in 25 is a Disney movie.
Oh, that is fun.
I
like
love it, VHS. I love it. And then we also have a second print of number 1.
We do have first prints as well, though.
We still have first prints, but you can be sure to get it because we have second prints. All right, Comics Experience Publishing brings us The Disciple. It is a one-shot. In the not-so-distant future, a legendary kung fu master dies under mysterious circumstances. During the funeral, his training hall is ransacked and a lifetime of teaching stolen. Now, his estranged former students must band together to recover the secrets their teacher shared and uncover the ones he kept hidden.
Sounds interesting enough.
It does. End After End, number 3 from Vault Comics. Leanna Kangas has done the B cover. And, in case you missed it, we have second printings of number 1. But we do still have some of first printings
We
as
do
well.
indeed.
Speaking of second printings, Escape from Wyoming from Bad Idea. This is the not first print. They don't do multiple printings. They just do.
They do a first print and then they do a not first print, and this is the not first print.
This is the not first print. Yes.
No matter how many times they go back to press after the first print, they're all just not first print.
Yes.
Same cover, different color logo.
Fantastic Four, new number 1 for the Fantastic Four from Marvel Comics. Whatever happened to the Fantastic Four? It's the start of a new era for the Fantastic Four, and they're already in a ton of trouble. Something has gone terribly wrong in New York, and the Thing and Alicia are traveling across America to escape it. But when they stop at a small town for the night and wake up the morning before they arrived, they find themselves caught in a time loop that's been going on since before they were born. That's been going on since before they were born. That's been going on since before they were born.
I think you're in a time loop.
They were caught in the time loop that's been going on since before they were born.
Are we in the time loop? Okay, no, you put another cover
That's
up.
been going on since before they were born.
Different cover, so we're not stuck in the time loop. So yes, if you were thinking Fantastic Four just finished up its previous run, you're right. It certainly did. It's back again with a new number 1. And a bunch of covers. Maybe I should have said tomorrow's books today with a lot of Bat and Marvel Guano.
So also while we were at
The Summit
and Baltimore Comic-Con, we got 2 signed books. So we have, the first one is Fight Girls, signed by Sabine Rich and I don't know how to say his name.
Is it not Frank Cho?
No, it's Sal Cipriano.
Oh, the cover artist.
Yes, Sal Cipriano. It's down here. It definitely does not say Frank Cho.
Sure.
You see what Cho's autograph looks like. It is not that.
Yeah.
Firefly, Keep Flying, number 1 from Boom Studios. Find a crew, get a job, keep flying. These words of wisdom take on a surprising new meaning for River many years in the future. While she relied on her family on the spaceship Serenity in more ways than anyone truly understood, an outrageous adventure will push River to her limits, and it will take a new chosen family to help her to get through it. Her determination to keep flying and the lessons that Serenity taught her is what will keep River going to stranger horizons than anyone thought possible. Wow. I should maybe read that over again. Anyway, River, Firefly, keep flying.
You know, if they gave her a TV show,
She looks very
all
broken
about
up.
watching it. She does.
You would watch it, you're saying?
Summer Glau is hot.
Flash, the Fastest Man Alive. This is number 3 of the 3-issue micro series. I guess it's 3 issues, micro series.
Set in the movie
and
universe.
Scott Collins did the variant cover. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fun thing. So there's this book coming out in 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I don't know.
No.
No, it's coming out in December. We have to see it next week.
We have to see it next week. And it is a really anticipated book by a lot of people because it is Gargoyles. Gargoyles, guys, are coming back to TV. Can't tell you how excited I am. They're coming back to TV. They're coming back to comics, not to TV.
And we have 2 ash cans.
So we have 2 ash cans. We have the one that they sent to every store. And then we have the one that we could only get at the Retail Summit.
You can't see it on this side, but on the back, it is officially from the Diamond Retailer Summit. There's 1 per attendee.
You know, it's kind of like 80s, 90s flashback time because Garbage Pail Kids Origins number 2 is also out this week. Did you have a Garbage Pail Kid card collection? I don't know if you told me you did not. Ghost Rider number 8. I didn't either. I mean, I had some, but it was not a collection. There
was something before Garbage Pail Kids, and I can't remember what it was called now, but that's what I was into.
Cabbage Patch?
No. Those are dolls.
I wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid so bad. Martin Coca-Cola Extreme Variant.
Can't remember what they were called. Anyway.
The smelly cards? The Garbage Pail Kid smelled.
No, but like I said, 1 Garbage Pail Kid.
Dan Schoening, Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors. All hail the king! Number 2. And Andrea Bell did the variant cover. And, wait for it, John Yurkaha did the 1 in 10 incentive variant.
Easy for you to say.
Not really. Trying to keep these books from falling over. That didn't work. Hey, look at there. You talk about that book because that's fun foil.
That is, as Joetta is fond of saying, additional cover art for The Great Gatsby number 6 from Clover Press. We had the regular edition in last week or the week before. This is the foil edition. The logo is in foil and stuff.
And the picture surround.
Oh yeah, and the frame border around the border around the picture is as well. You can sort of catch it here. Also catching reflection from the bag, but anyway.
All right. New number 1 from Image Comics called Gospel. When opportunity refuses to knock for restless hero Matilda, the devil comes knocking instead.
Matilda.
It doesn't have an A, it has an E. Thrust into action by the hellish arrival, Matilda and storyteller Pitt will quest for answers. Answers that threaten to tear them apart and trigger the toughest question of all. Who am I?
She's Matilda.
Inspired by the work of Hayao
Miyazaki.
And set in the chaos of King Henry VIII's reign, Gospel is a thrilling fantasy adventure that questions the truth behind the stories we tell.
Easy
It's
for you to
Matilda.
say. It's not. I'm fairly sure it's
There's
Matilda.
no A. Matilda is an A on the end. Grimm Fairy Tales. Remember I told you it was time for Halloween? I mean, for Christmas.
Yes, that's a very Halloween. I'm scared of that cover. Those things could pop out and poke you in the eye.
It's time for Christmas. And I just think this is the cutest thing ever. She's got Santa's cookies on her nightie. Go Robin Hood.
Alrighty then.
All right, so Jun Jin Yun has done the A cover for Gun Honey, Blood for Blood, number 3. And this one I'm going to do really fast because I'm not sure if this actually will pass the censors. So I'm going to do it real quick. So look real fast because this is the photo cosplay cover for Gun Honey, number 3. Look real fast. And then this is the other cover for Gun Honey. And then Selena did the Copic variant for Gun Honey. And there's a bunch of covers here, sorry. And this is also a variant cover by Selena. And then, of course, there's this is what we do with the nude cover by Emilian.
Wow. That's a whole lot of cover there you can't see. Oh, it's silver. I thought it was black.
Not silver. Heart Eyes is also on number 3. And Michael Dialynalis has also done the variant cover. Are you trying to get to that book so you can look at it?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Huh. Yeah, you got
just enough.
You got to look close. No, but I was trying to get the books separated out.
Just enough to possibly not pass the censors. I don't know. I didn't want to risk it. Anyway, so Diamond Retailer Summit, guys. Hellboy in Love, Matt Smith's Black and White Diamond Retailer Summit exclusive variant cover for Hellboy in Love number 1, which is going to be a 5-issue series. It sounds really interesting, actually. I read the little blurby about it.
I don't think.
What?
But I could be wrong.
It says on it.
Okay.
Kaya, number 2.
I didn't get a chance to read number 1 of this, did you?
No, I did not.
I heard lots of good things about it, though.
Yeah, and I want to. And this is the cover A. Sorry, they got backwards there. But we also have, in case you didn't get to, Wes Craig did a second printing of cover number 1.
But as usual, we also have first print still.
We do.
I shouldn't say as usual, but we certainly try to keep first print and keep books on the shelf.
Kilchella from Scout Comics. This is new number 1.
A group of friends drive up from Los Angeles to attend an ultra-trendy music festival in the Coachella Valley Desert. They soon face a bloody night of terror when a reclusive pop star making her big return after 5 years recruits her most fanatical devotees to assist in a massive human sacrifice ritual. It's like if Britney Spears went even more crappier. Crazy.
Bat Guano?
Yeah, Bat Guano crazy. And this is a really nice...
tying it into the theme there.
Tula Lotte cover here.
1 in 10. Lady Hell is on number 3. Yolanda Zanfardino did the A cover for The Least We Can Do. And I was a little far behind on reading this book, but I have now read 1 and 2, and I am really interested in this. So I'm recommending this book. It's good. It's from Image Comics. All right, so
you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Some Bat Guano for Florida, but we're gonna help rebuild. It's called Let's Rebuild.
Oh.
It's
Well, no, that's part of Ninja Funk. That's a Ninja Funk cover.
it's not what it said. You look it up and tell me. Love Everlasting is on number 4. I mean, it literally said Let's Rebuild was the title of the book. And Sean Phillips and somebody Martin did the variant cover. I don't know his first name. Oh, it is Ninja Funk on the back. I swear it said Let's Rebuild.
Ninja Funk number 1.
I believe you. I mean, this is what they all look like on the back, but I swear it said Let's
It's
Rebuild.
a fundraiser for Florida hurricane relief, but it is Ninja Funk number 1.
Huh.
So we'll show it to you again when we get to Ninja Funk.
I swear to you, it said. Okay. Mega Rise of the Black Swan. Swan, number 2. We're almost there. Minor Threats. Minor Threats is on issue number 3.
I really wanted to read number 1 of this.
And this is so I didn't realize what it was, and I looked at it because I was curious. It's like the behind the scenes of what happens with superheroes kind of stuff, like the not A-list superheroes. So there's your variant cover. And there's also a Scott Hepburn foil trade dress variant. I don't know if you want to hold that up over there so they can see the foilies. Can't see the foilies really well on my camera, unfortunately.
You should start a GoFundMe to get a new camera.
Derek Kirk Kim has done the 1 in 25 variant for Monkey Prince number 8. So we didn't get this in with our other Monkey Princes, but it came in this week, and that is a fun cover. I love him holding the Monkey Prince's head, and he's just sticking his tongue out at him.
That is just a ton of fun.
It is super fun. Super, super fun. Moon Knight is on number 17. Paco Medina did the Extreme variant. A little alphabetically challenged here. Multiversity, number 6. Multiversity Team Justice, number 6. Excuse me, I forgot the Team Justice part. That is a super fun cover. I like that one.
That really is.
But this is, I love it. This is Eleanor Carlini's cardstock variant C, and I just think that is super fun. A little party going on there. I
don't know if it froze. Okay, there. Now we can see it.
Yeah, that is super fun.
That really is.
My Little Pony is starting over with Classics Reimagined. So this is My Little Pony number 1, and it's called Little Fillies. And look at them. They're like little baby ponies. Yes, I know. I understand that a pony is a baby horse, but still. They're like little baby My Little Ponies. All right, we've got another DC one-shot, The New Golden Age. From the Justice Society of America to the Legion of Superheroes, the New Golden Age will unlock DC's epic and secret-ridden history of heroism, launching a new group of titles set firmly in the DC universe. From the 1940s to the 3040s, heroes take on the great evils of their time. But in the aftermath of Flashpoint Beyond, these heroes and villains will have their lives turned upside down. DC's future, and its past, will never be the same again. But how are Mime and Marionette connected to this? Why are Rip Hunter and the Time Masters the most unlikable heroes in the DC universe? And who or what is nostalgia? Don't miss the start of the strangest mystery to have ever plagued the DC universe.
And this is also the first appearance of what they're calling the 13 team of 13 Golden Age characters who are being retconned into the current DC universe. Now I get my speculation notes elsewhere, and I've since read some stuff that I'm not completely sure if that is correct. I don't know that all these are older characters that are being retconned, or if some of them are actually first appearances. But anyway, here's what Jeff Johns has to say about the new Golden Age.
New Golden Age is about DC's past, present, and future. In the wake of Flashpoint Beyond 6, what we learn is that Rip Hunter pulled 13 characters out of history, essentially, out of the Golden Age, for some reason we don't know yet. And those 13 heroes are being put back into history. So the New Golden Age is a storyline that takes place from the 1940s all the way to the 31st century, and the one-shot will kick that storyline off. That storyline then goes off into Stargirl, The Lost Children, and Justice Society of America, but it's really only the beginning of it. But there are a lot of great scenes throughout that just take a look at these characters as humans and what they're dealing with, because the weight of being a part of this legacy of the JSA, it's different than being just a superhero, because there is a history to it all. There's people that came before you. Stargirl, The Lost Children really tackles the whatever happened to the era of sidekicks. When Courtney and Red Arrow are on the trail of this missing Golden Age sidekick, they uncover a mystery that will reveal a previously unseen, almost legion of sidekicks from the Golden Age. And we'll find out what this villain, the Childminder, is doing with them and who are they working for and working with. Todd Knock from Young Justice fame, he's illustrated the series. The detail in this artwork is unbelievable. I've never seen his work look so good. It's inspired a bit by George Perez because of the detail and the number of characters. Justice Society of America is about a society of superheroes from the beginnings of the JSA in the 1940s all the way to their future. This is every character that's ever been connected to the JSA. This is a story that weaves between everyone and takes on what the legacy of the JSA really means. Because really there's a force here that's trying to not just tackle the team now, but destroy it through all eras. And then with Mikael Janin, he's been doing stunning work in Flashpoint Beyond, and the same with the JSA. But there's something so beautiful and rendered about his artwork, and the characters have so much personality. When he draws them, you're just drawn right into them.
Super cool.
Yeah, I'm a huge DC fan. Anyway, love the Justice Society, and I'm really looking forward to getting a chance to read this.
Okay, so that's a hip.
That's the 1 in 25 Dan Hip variant, which I know his art style is strange, but I love his stuff. I love it. There's a Nightwing cover coming up in a little while. Not today, I don't think, but I mean. In a few weeks, that is just really, really super fun.
Nice House on the Lake. This one is special order. We are on number 11 for Nice House on the Lake. So, and now we are to this book, Ninja Funk. And the A cover is by David Mack, which is really fun. I will read. You put the books up there. Guardians of the Galaxy meets Borderlands as a motley crew of electronic musicians fights to restore their dying planet. Frequency-bending warrior DJs, cyborg house cats, the broken rhythm of the universe. This is a comic like you've never seen before. A fun, high-stakes adventure weaved together with face-melting beats. Ninja Funk follows a ragtag band of misfits as they attempt to save a universe that's off-key. You failed at that miserably.
I did.
You know, you're supposed to get them up there while I'm reading.
Well, I was trying to straighten
with
the thing. I like the Stray Dogs.
Yes, that's Tony Fleeks. And that is homage after McFarlane.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is,
and
is
that book.
And then that's the, as we mentioned previously, the hurricane aid for Florida book.
I swear it said. Let's rebuild. Anyway, moving on. we have another Diamond Retailer Summit book. We got lots of stuff, guys. This is really fun. So this is Nomad the Unconquerable and the Trident of Aurelia preview and Steel Siege. All previews. It's a flip book, so it's all the same book from Battle Quest Comics. So this is their preview of their first three or three of their books.
Yep.
Three number ones. Another Diamond Retailer Summit. This is a Mad Cave online exclusive for Nottingham number 7. A black and white variant cover from Mad Cave Studios that we got one per participant in the summit. So pretty cool. All right, so bad idea. Orc Island. Look, you pushed it up now. You can't see the whole book anymore. Orc Island number 2 is out this week. I did read number 1. I really want to know what's going to happen. I really want to find out. So yeah.
That's the first printing of number 2, and
we also have the not first print of number 1. We also still have some first prints of number 1. But you know, as with all Bad Idea books, it is limit 1 per person. So, you know, if you want Bad Idea, you better come on and sign up. Hey, you know, guess what?
What?
We have another ash can that we got at
the summit.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Do you know anything about this book?
I do not.
I don't either.
But it's an ash can for an upcoming book.
Man of Light.
So we'll find out someday what photonic. I figured.
Photonic. Okay.
Photonic. What photonic is about.
Man of Light.
But if you want to be an early adopter, jump in and grab the ash can while you can.
Pink Lemonade is from Oni Press, and it is number 2 for Pink Lemonade.
Do that book next. Afterward. Do that next. I'm sorry.
But that's not how it goes.
You're out of political all the time anyway.
I try not to be.
You went from pink to purple. See, it makes me happy. Pink, purple. Pink Lemonade, Purple Oblivion.
Okay, I will read. You put the books up there. It's Purple Oblivion, number 1 from Sumerian Comics.
Formerly Behemoth.
From the creators of Heavy Metal Drummer, Jessica Knott, dominatrix, disciplinarian, fetishist, sadist, goddess. Or at least that's what her business card says. Enter Peter, a young man who's just found this card and is about to let his curiosity get himself into a situation that begins with a cult, but ends with something much more sinister.
I am definitely very curious about this.
And that's their 1 in 5, I think.
That's the 1 in 5 ratio variant. Yep. For Purple Oblivion. Okay,
so since we went from pink to purple, we now have to go backwards because remember I told you we got 2 autograph cover books while we were there. And the other one we got was Primos, number 1 of 4, signed by Carlo Barberi. So there you go. Primos, number 1. Radiant Black is on number something. And this is the beginning of a new story arc for Radiant Black. 19.
You're almost done with the box, aren't you?
No.
Okay.
I already finished the box. It's down here on the floor somewhere. Here. You got it?
Yep.
7 Sons. Part 6. The Shepherd, the Valentine, is on number 3. And it should be sealed because this is the 1 in 10 ratio variant for the Shepherd.
You're on your own for a few minutes.
Okay, I'm on my own for a few minutes, guys. He is readjusting. So, Danny Luckard has done the A cover for Shock Shop, which is about a comic book shop. I did not know until I read the little blurb on the back of this book. But Shock Shop is a flip book as well. And so number 3 also has this on the other side. And there is a variant cover. Is the variant cover also a flip book? I don't have.
It is.
It is. Okay, so this is the first side of the variant cover. And this is the other side of the variant. Oh, I like that one.
Oh, that's fun. I like that a
fun.
lot.
I like that a lot.
I read the first issue. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to to reading more of the story. I don't know if it continues through each issue or what, but the two stories in the first issue are continued in the second. I haven't had a chance to read the second yet, so I don't know if that wraps it up or if it goes into the third as well.
See, I wasn't really on my own. He just said that. Spawn is on number 335. 335 for Spawn. And Carlo Barbieri. Oh, that was already come out.
Not 336.
That one's coming next.
But 335.
Yeah, so that's Spawn. All right, now so we have a new number 1. Specs from Boom Studios. In this mysterious new series from writer David M. Boer, who also wrote Kanto and All New Firefly, and artist Chris Sheehan, who is also the artist for House of Slaughter, what happens when a couple of misfit teens mail order a pair of X-ray glasses and realize they've received more than they bargained for? But all Kenny and Ted want is to not feel like outcasts in their small Ohio town. The world is turned upside down when the magic specs they receive unlock a world of possibilities. Their wishes start out innocent enough, but when they wish that their bully would disappear, things take a cursed turn with far darker consequences than they thought possible.
So I am definitely looking forward to this Boom book. Have not had a chance to read this one yet, but I will let you know next week how it is, because it's definitely high on my list for this week. Oh, why didn't you tell me? I didn't see.
Spider-Man number 2. And this Spider-Man is the end of the Spider-Verse storyline right now. So part 2 of the end of the Spider-Verse. We also have an extreme variant. And we have a Mark Bagley variant featuring a bunch of heads, including Spider-Ham. Super fun. And when is local comic shop day?
What's today? Yeah, 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what we're supposed to do with it.
Well, there's a local comic shop day variant for number 2.
Yep. Which came in this week. And as far as I'm concerned, we can sell it this week.
We also have a new number 1 for Spider-Man, The Lost Hunt. So we're starting a new Spider-Man series, The Lost Hunt. And Edge did this variant cover. I don't know who she is, but she's sort of fun looking. And whoops, we missed. Okay, they got mixed up.
Okay, well, before we go back to the other, Spider-Man The Hunt, the origins of Kraven finally revealed. J.M. DeMatteis continues to spin new webs within the past, this time partnered with artist Eder Messiasis. Revealing secrets and answering mysteries Spidey fans have been waiting for, prepare to explore the depths of what made Kraven the Hunter the powerful villain he was. As Peter Parker and Mary Jane prepare for their new lives in Portland, a man from Kraven's past stalks them. Who is this mystery man, and what does he want with Spider-Man? Find out when we return to the time period after Spider-Man: The Final Adventure, when Peter Parker was powerless.
You got more XXXs on there.
I'm sorry, what? Oh.
So this is the 1 in 25 for Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt. Since we were reading about that one, I left that one up there, but they got mixed up. I couldn't figure out why it was in the wrong place. It's because this is the 1 in 25 for Spider-Man number 2.
Okay, then.
So they got switched.
But heaven forbid we do pink and purple together. Some people. I'm just saying I'm not naming.
Did I not let it happen? I did.
Did I
let it happen. Ryan Stegman did the extreme variant for Amazing Spider-Man number 13. And Daryl Mandrick has done the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant. Francesco Mobili has done the local comic shop day variant for Amazing Spider-Man number 13.
He also
Are
is
you
one who
sure
did-
local comic shop day is not this weekend? Because we have already 2 of the variants.
It is not. It is. I can tell you exactly when I look at the calendar.
I'm just saying. What's the point of having local comic
It is
shop
next
day?
Wednesday.
Ariel Anandito has done the A cover for Star Wars: The High
wait.
Republic #2.
Back to
You forgot something?
Amazing Spider-Man. It's the first appearance of the Gold Goblin. There, now go over your stuff.
Rachel Stott did the variant cover for Star Wars: High Republic #2.
And this is the first team appearance of the Path of the Open Hand, as well as the first team appearance of something called the Twinkle Sisters. I don't know. Like I said, I get these from other places.
Path of the Open Hand and the Twinkle Sisters. Okay. Are you trying to find the Golden Goblin?
No, I was trying to see. There's another character
Gold
who
Goblin.
is cameoed here on the end. I have no idea who it's supposed to be. Looks like a Star Wars character, doesn't he?
It does. So we also have Star Wars: The Mandalorian. Star Wars: The Mandalorian.
He's a Mandalorian. He wears them funky suits.
Season 2 from Star Wars Insider. Collector's Edition Volume 2. There you go. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Starhenge.
Wow, that is thick.
Starhenge. #5 of the 6-issue series. And Liam Sharp has done the variant cover there.
Did you not tell Starhenge that it was off the shelf? It couldn't come in anymore?
You know what? It's special order, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
What?
guess what this is?
What is this?
This is Superman #75 Special Edition.
Oh, hey, look. That is a reprint of the Death of Superman back in 1993.
And why did that come out this week, you ask?
Why did that come out this week, I ask?
Because we have the Death of Superman 30th Anniversary Special from DC Comics.
That's right. It was in November of 1993 that
30 years ago, the unthinkable happened. The Man of Steel died.
Do you have more of these?
That is the wraparound cover. You have to hold it up over there, I think.
You're supposed to be reading.
I can't see through the books. The Man of Steel died. After sacrificing himself to stop the unstoppable global threat, Doomsday, Metropolis and the rest of the DC universe mourn the loss of their greatest hero. To mark this monumental moment in comics, DC has reunited the complete creative team behind the original event for 4 brand new stories. Led by Dan Jurgens and Brett Breeding, the special kicks off with a new Superman story and the first appearance of a new villain, Doombreaker. Followed by a series of short stories revisiting some of Superman's greatest allies and exclusive pinups done by some of comics' greatest artist talents, including Lee Weeks, Gabriel Rodriguez, Bill Sienkiewicz, and Walter Simonson.
All right. So there are the covers I showed you so far. There's a black bag, like the original was, that includes a special black armband. You'll see in a minute in the video. There is the die cut cover. It's a die cut cover, which it looks like that. Or there's the full version of the artwork underneath the die cut, which is that.
Which is the one on 25.
Not sure how well you can see that.
You have to hold up the foils. Foils don't work well.
Well, let's see what the creative team has to say about celebrating the 30th anniversary of the death of Superman.
Was it the death of Batman?
I almost did.
I think the real key to what we did on Superman that made it work was we really all did check our egos at the door. Superman was the only person that mattered. It was always about the stories. It was always about where are we going with this stuff. Whenever we had a problem, it would be shouted out, let's just kill him. And this was the time where I said, okay, wise guys, if we kill him, then what happens?
I says, I think we better not screw up, because this is one of those things we can do once.
We just all agreed and knew that we didn't want Kryptonite to kill him. We didn't want Lex Luthor to kill him. It had to be something new. It had to be something different. And we all voted on Doomsday at the meeting, and we all picked Dan's version.
From a personality standpoint, the Doomsday is so much the opposite from what Superman is.
You take Superman away to make people realize that they actually cared about him and missed him. We really did get the comic stores interested, and we got a lot of new readers out of it as well.
You meet people who at comic book conventions, and they say, oh, this was my first comic.
Whole families were coming out, uncles and aunts.
The announcement of this anniversary edition with all new material has really gotten a lot of attention.
Even seeing all the work come across on the 30th anniversary special is a lot of fun to see everybody working together again. For my story, it takes place a couple of years ago. So young John Kent is now about 9 or 10 years old. And one day someone comes into school and he's wearing a black armband with the S shield on. And he said, I'm here to talk about one of the most famous days in the history of Metropolis, which is the day that Superman died. And young John Kent sits there and he says, what? That sets us off on a story that can take us through kind of a retrospective of what happened in Metropolis during those times, and also introduce a new villain called Doombreaker that comes into the Superman universe now.
What was really fun for me in creating a new Superman story was really as creating a Steel story. John Henry Irons, before he puts on the armor, it's the 15-20 minutes before Superman's death and what he's doing.
I have to admit, I've always loved Jack Kirby's Guardian character, and basically have the Guardian's point of view of all these crazy things that were going on during the Superman and Doomsday's chase across country to Metropolis.
My first thought on it was really to do something with Ma and Pa Kent. I thought of just the horrible aspect of being parents and watching, nobody else knows that's your son.
All three of the stories are really nice, and I think really will touch readers.
It's just great to see these collections come out periodically to remind people that this was a big deal.
I love when you show those videos, because I was already excited about reading it because I never actually read The Death of Superman. So now I'm really totally psyched to read this book.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it myself.
I think I might need to get the polybagged version so I can wear the armband tomorrow. I think I might need to do that. Go ahead and put that black version in our so I can wear the armband tomorrow.
We do have other copies though, right?
We do.
All right, so what else do we have?
Well, we have Superman, Son of Kal-El, number 17, which is totally unrelated to the death of Superman. We have a variant cover there. And hey, did you get enough Day Glow Orange yet?
Wow. Okay.
Because we have a 90s cover month for Superman, Son of Kal-El.
See, now I want to go back.
You can kind of see that it's oranger in this one.
Yeah, a little bit better.
But it's not quite as much Day Glow Orange as there were in the
Now I want to go back and check the next week's 90s covers and see if we have a color theme each week. I did not know that. I wish I had. I wish they had mentioned that
they were all Day Glow Orange.
And like I said, I love the 90s covers anyway, but that just kicks it up a notch for me. I want them all on the shelf together.
I mean, I wasn't reading in the 90s, so was Day Glow Orange like a really typical color
Well,
scheme?
I mean, it was not typical like for regular covers, but it was used. It was one of the let's make a cover a little bit more special. We'll throw some Day Glow on there.
Oh, okay. All right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Fluorescent.
number 134. Yeah, I guess they called it fluorescent then as opposed to. And then we have a variant cover from Kevin Eastman and Sophie Campbell. Who's the pig?
I have no idea. She's got a lot of earrings. I like that cover though.
So I said it was number 3, but it's actually not. It's number 1 again. But it is the Armageddon game, The Alliance, number 1. And Ariel Medel has done the variant cover. I don't know who she is, but she looks like she's on a mission.
On a mission, and she's wishing
and
someone could heal her lonely condition.
Her sword is like on fire. Or it's like a
look
fire
it is.
sword or something. I don't know. So I'm excited about this. I love when something like this happens. So we have The Tragedy of Macbeth by William Shakespeare.
As you get ready to read this, just be glad I cut it down. My God, was it long?
It was long?
Oh,
Oh, well, that's long already. Okay, I only have 1 book, so you got Shakespeare died over 400, and no story captures the mysticism and brutality of Scottish history quite like Macbeth. I think it's supposed to be 400 years ago.
Probably. So.
Yeah. He wasn't over 400 when he died.
I didn't edit.
This adaptation aims to tell the darkest version yet of this tale of witchcraft, murder, manipulation, and unbridled ambition. And that was the almost misplaced fox there. Basing his drawings on Prague Shakespeare Company's adaptation of Shakespeare's masterpiece, Scottish artist Stuart Kenneth Moore has done double by documenting a stage performance of the starkest memories, places, and myths of his homeland. Based on an adapted version of the play, the pacing of the panels and scene settings serves to clarify aspects of the play that can be hard to understand on the stage. Now, this is a micro series. It's only two issues. So Clover Press has condensed The Tragedy of Macbeth into 2 comics.
Based on the play.
Based on the play, which it is. It's a play.
Well, yes, but based on
the stage production of the play in Prague.
A Prague-ish.
Prague-ish stage production.
Well, what are people from Prague?
They're not Prague-ish.
Are they Praguean? I don't know what they are. We're doing my meeting here, unless we
traveling to Mars. Anyway,
Scout Comics.
Mirka Andolfo did the V cover.
From 2-time Eisner and Harvey Award nominee Mark Russell and hot new talent Roberto Melli comes this compelling new sci-fi series. Traveling to Mars tells the story of a former pet store manager, Roy Livingston, the first human to ever set foot on Mars. Roy was chosen for this unlikely mission for one simple reason. He is terminally ill and therefore has no expectation of returning. Roy is joined on this mission to Mars by Leopold and Albert, 2 Mars rovers equipped with artificial intelligence who look upon the dying pet store manager as a sort of god. Against the backdrop of not only his waning days, but those of human civilization as well, Roy has ample time to think about where things went wrong for both of them and what it means to be a dying god. A riveting story of planetary exploration and the finding meaning in your final days. Sorry, we can't miss the
it
phone.
1 in
We
10?
are filming right now, so if that's you calling, we apologize. I have no idea what the thing's saying.
I don't know either. Annie Wu has done the A cover for the new book called Two Graves from Image Comics. Amelia and the man with the veil of smoke have set out for the ocean in a stolen truck. There's a bloody handprint on his neck. She's beginning to worry it's hers. Death and the maiden go on a road trip. Nobody gets out alive. A new series from writer Genevieve Valentine, illustrated in competing points of view by Annie Wu and Ning Doyle.
Yeah, that description tells me nothing other than I'm curious as hell to read it.
Yeah. Yep. That's been the poster in our bathroom for a couple months.
So I've stared at this many, many times. So you got French fries, you got potato chips.
MP3 player.
I don't really understand why. Yeah, you got the MP3 player, which is coming over her shoulder for some reason. But you also have this side in color and this side in black and white. So I'm like, and then, some more, something bone. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm very curious.
So Unnatural from Mirka Andolfo is from Image Comics, and it is on number 4. That's Mirka Andolfo's cover, and this is Ivan Bigarelli's cover. This is a 10-issue series from Unnatural Blue Blood. Venom is on number 13. And Brian Hitch did a variant cover, which makes me very confused because are there 2 black-suited Venoms? What did you do?
Nothing very well.
You lost us.
I didn't lose this. We're right here. Well,
No, you lost us.
we're right here. See?
Okay, we don't have any more descriptions or anything. This is another one of those Diamond Retailer Summit things that we got. This is the Visi 8 sampler. This is Indonesia, right? Indonesia?
Yes.
Yes. So a whole bunch of Visi 8 Entertainment Unity in Diversity is coming out with a series of books from creators from Indonesia. And this looks really interesting. A whole new superhero universe kind of thing going on. And I can't wait to read it. In the tradition of we can't have all of our books come out the same week, this is West Moon, the Whatnot variant from Scout Comics. West Moon Chronicles #1 came out last week, but now we have the Whatnot variant for you. Steven Segovia has done the A cover for Wildcats #1.
You put them up, I'll read. Spinning off of the pages of Batman comes this senses-shattering new series. The Halo Corporation has gathered a motley crew of operatives led by Cole grifter Cash, who are going to make the world a better place, no matter who they have to kill. Working in the shadows of the DC universe, this new covert team has been tasked with gathering an elite group of scientists for the first phase of their plan. But the Cat's mysterious leader, Void, might have other plans. And we have a 90s retro foil. This is the other one that I mentioned. It's priced incorrectly on the website. It's $9.99, not $11.99.
We have a 1 in 25. And we have Alan Qua 1 in 50.
Which is an homage to the original Wildcats #1 cover. From a very, very, very long time ago.
All right, a lot of books this week, guys. It was 3 boxes. Almost 3 full boxes. So we're moving right along. Wonder Woman is on number 793. Clan Man did the variant cover for the
Clayman.
Yeah, I wrote 2 N's. Clayman. And then Joshua Swaby did the Nubia 50th anniversary. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a little more Dayglow peach than it is Dayglow orange, but still.
All right, then.
I love her jacket, though. That's really super cool.
That's a Jen Bartel variant there.
And there's a Joe Cajones 1 in 25.
No, I think when you look at it this way, it's orange.
It just looks a little more peachy than orangey than compared to the other ones. But anyway.
I can't really tell.
All right, we are in the X-Men, which means we're in the final stages. Ben Harvey did the A cover for Legion of X. And Lee Garbett did the variant cover for Legion of X.
It's a fun cover.
We also have Giuseppe Camuncoli's X-Men Legends #4. And Kevin Eastman did a variant cover for X-Men Legends #4. Todd Knock. Oh, wait, let's find the A cover first. Oh, here we go. Peach Momoko is the A cover for Marauders #8. Todd Knock did the Extreme X-Men cover. And Eleonora Carlini did the new character wraparound 1 in 10 design variant, which I think is really super sweet. So these are the new characters. And it's a wraparound, so I have to show you the back as well.
Oh, okay, so you have character designs on the front and the back.
Yeah, so it's all different. It's 4 different characters and their designs.
Then we also have a facsimile edition of New Mutants #98, the first appearance of Deadpool.
And then we're going to start with Sabretooth and the Exiles. Sabretooth takes his destiny into his own clawed hands. The powers that be condemned Sabretooth to the pit for breaking the rules of Krakoa. But now he's free and ready to show the world you can't keep Victor Creed down, even as the exiles from Krakoa speed along in hot pursuit. A new chapter in the fan-favorite saga begins in brutal fashion, but when Dr. Barrington gets her hooks in Creed, he'll be lucky to survive the first issue. Victor LaVale and Leonard Kirk return for this unforgettable installment in the chronicles of one of Marvelden's most vicious mutants.
Alrighty. So that was Sabretooth and the Exiles. I already showed you
You
Wolverine.
put Wolverine up there while we were doing Sabretooth?
I did indeed.
That's the
And
whole reason why you
variant
do
cover.
it.
And then our last comic, I believe, for the day is AWA's Year Zero. Year Zero, Volume 0, number 2, a prequel to the original series. And that wraps up our
5-issue
comics. And
we do also have a special order of a 9.6 graded, CGC graded Amazing Spider-Man number 1.
We are happy to order those for you when Dynamic Forces list them.
Just beware that this is number 1 of Amazing Spider-Man, so it takes a while for them to get here.
Yeah, it does indeed.
So just wanted to let you know that. We do that. We do order them, and we... What?
Webinar. Do you want to keep going, or can we cut off on after the comics?
Okay, well, we'll do really quick.
Okay.
Look, we have a special order of the Absolute Dark Knights Metal... is it hardcover, the whole thing? Yeah.
Yeah, hardcover.
It is sweet. This is really fun. I love the raised
slipcase,
whatever they call that.
It is
Here's its
embossed.
All right, really quickly, we've got manga Adam Black number 1. Also came from
Apple Black.
Apple Black. What did I say? Adam Apple Black. Beyond the Promised Neverland. Also a number 1. Darling in the Frongs. Free Life Fantasy Online Immortal Princess number 2. Go Loser Ranger number 1. I think this is a fun story. I was going to read you the back of it, but I won't. But you need to come in and read it because it looks really fun. I can't believe I slept with you number 3. I'll Never Be Your Crown Princess number 2. And we have a limited supply of the manga sampler from Viz 2022. All right, we have Pokemon Journeys number 4. My Hero Academia number 1 restock. Thank you very much. Excited about that. My Next Life as a Villainess side story, On the Verge of Doom number 3. My repair skill became a versatile cheat, so I think I'll open a weapons shop number 2. Totally awesome book. Does have a little nudity in it, but it is really good. Shaman 31, 32, and 33. Shaman King Omnibus.
There's a sequel to Shaman King getting ready to start up.
So we have a light novel. Wait, we have one more manga. Zombie Makeout Club. Zombie Makeout Club. Death Wish.
All right. Well, yeah, it would be a death wish to make out with a zombie.
Well, you know, whatever. We have a light novel. Light novel. Survival in Another World with My Mistress.
Alrighty then.
For our kiddos, we have Diana and Nubia, Princesses of the Amazons. And I love that by the end of this book, they're sisters. You have to read it to find out how. Yes, indeed. Doctor Who, The World of Demons, The Villains of Doctor Who. Super sweet. Gideon Falls hardcover for number 2 for Gideon Falls hardcover. What was Gideon Falls about? I forget.
Gideon Falls is a horror story by Jeff Lemire. Really good stuff. Highly recommend it.
Godzilla and the Mighty Morphin Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, not and the versus the from IDW. This was a really fun storyline. Totally takes place in another universe, so you don't have to worry about that. Heavenly Demon Reborn, number 1 from Ablaze Manga. We have some special orders here. We have Sweet Paprika, the graphic novel number 1 from Mirka and Dolfo. And we have Sweet Paprika, the graphic novel number 2. Hey, Twig is out in graphic novels. Twig is super, super fun. Love that story. We also have a graphic novel from the Retailer Summit. Yes, indeed. We have War Chords, Combat Unicorns for Hire, the graphic novel from Source Point Press. Super fun story, guys. Just fun. I mean, what do you say? It's hot pink. It's War Horns. What can you say? What else can you say? I mean, you just need to read that book. And finally, we have Aliens Vasquez.
So, and that wraps us up this week. I don't know if she's got some more.
No, we got some 3D. We got a really fun tiki mug from Black Panther, which also came from the Retailer Summit. It's super fun looking. Hold it up over there.
Oh, it's heavy too.
It is really heavy. It's fun. We have the what ifs, little minifigs.
It's deep.
You have to come in
Oh, it
and
goes
see
all the way
them.
to the bottom. A lot of drink out of that if you want to drink out of that.
What if? And finally, we have Spider-Man No Way Home integrated suit statue. I'm gonna hold it like this, and you can wave us out.
All right, and that is it. Come in and see
Bye,
Joetta
guys.
tomorrow. Thank you much.